Okay, go.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Anime Club. I'm Knickknack. With me is the great Lord Vorn.
Ah, yes, Seki's romance show. Yay!
Fuck off! You don't come at me with that attitude.
I mean, you rip on ours, we rip on yours.
I watch so much of your guys' bullshit. I put one fucking harem in, and all of a sudden, I'm the goddamn problem.
I mean, I was the problem when Citrus came out, so...
Citrus does not count. Citrus is an abomination.
At least I wasn't bored with Citrus. And then there's Seki.
Seki, speak, otherwise you will be known as a mute person.
She's already spoken a little bit.
Yeah. It's my show. Fuck off. I like it. Look, this feels incredibly sexist. Is a girl not allowed to enjoy a good old harem anime?
No, you just rip on ours, so we also get to rip on yours.
Yeah,
That's
but
the deal.
I gotta watch your shit way more than you gotta watch my harem shit.
I told you to bring on someone to meet the demographic a little better.
I couldn't. She was working.
She
did watch it, but she was working. So, to be fair, though, she also kind of hated this.
I guess, well...
Anyways, so we watched Kamigami no Asobi, which you would have seen, two episodes ago when we pulled it, entirely from the random hat. So I didn't even pick this deliberately. You guys just got stuck with this. I also put this in really recently.
Really?
Yeah, no, this was in my last 4 submissions maybe total. I put this in this season. So it was just a comedy of errors in terms of your luck.
Well,
so
why don't you give your glowing review of the show first? We don't want to. Let's start positive.
Okay. Glowing review is maybe a little. That's maybe a little exaggerated.
Okay, go ahead and give your lukewarm review of this show then.
So I first watched this anime in the era when you could still get free anime on YouTube, right? I watched this free on YouTube, and I think I watched it around the same time as I was watching stuff like Kiss Him Not Me and some other Atome game based anime, because those were really easy. People put those on YouTube because they didn't often get copyrighted. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially stuff like this. It's not super popular. It's not super big, so it never really got copyright. Stop licking my feet. So it never got copyrighted. So I watched it then, and I think I only watched till episode 8 or something. And I obviously the premise is the most Mary Sue sort of self-insert ever, but isn't that all Atome games?
It's also an isekai.
It's not technically an isekai. It's not. She's not reborn in another world. She's not transported to another world. She's just transported to a school that's somewhere in the heavens or the godly realm. But Earth still exists. She can go back to Earth. It's not technically an isekai.
It's an isekai.
It's an isekai in the same way that Inuyasha is an isekai. And Inuyasha is only an isekai by technicality at best.
That's kind of technicalities.
It's not an isekai. Jesus fucking Christ, you two. It's not a fucking isekai. But I like it. I mean, I think that I don't think it's a good show, but there's a certain level of not even nostalgic enjoyment. What's the ironic enjoyment?
So is this an uwu or an approved?
I forgot we had uwu tier. This is an uwu. This is not an approved. This is an uwu. I forgot we had uwu tier because we haven't really used it this season yet. So I forgot it existed. But yeah, this is an uwu tier. This is ironically enjoyable. This is so cringe. I love it.
Okay, then I don't feel bad at all about my rating here. Trust me, I went into this really wanting to like this. Like, I buttered myself, like, oh, it's the gods. This is going to be interesting. I got myself like this nice pint of ice cream. I'm like, okay, I'm going to treat this like any show I'm looking forward to. I'm going to sit down, make an event of watching it.
I'll be entirely honest. For all that I'm giving you shit right now, I was never expecting you to enjoy this even a little. There was no expectation of enjoyment on my part.
Yeah, and then like I finished the ice cream and like 2 episodes in, I'm struggling to stay awake.
Yeah, you literally messaged me. You were like, Seki, you made us watch a harem.
See, okay, here's the funny thing. It's not even the harem aspect. We've watched harem anime on the channel.
Yeah.
I've liked it. We've watched reverse harem on the channel with like Yona of the Dawn, Villainous, and either liked it or liked it on first watching. That was not the case here. Like, I swear to God, without spoiling anything, the premise means jack all. This is the most by the numbers, by the books, harem anime you'll ever see.
This is how I described this to a friend of mine. This is the Otome equivalent of Lord of the Rings 10th Walker fan fiction.
Yeah. This had a very fan fiction-y quality to it.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is like a hard meh that bordered on a shit for a little bit there.
And now?
I'm giving you the meh here.
Oh, damn, I was hoping I'd get an ooh out of it.
No. Ironic enjoyment means I have to find enjoyment.
You just didn't find any of the men hot enough. It's fine.
I was looking more to see if they actually did base these off like the gods more realistically, but god damn it.
Actually, there's a fair amount of like attention paid.
Yes, but like then there are some other things which kind of annoyed the living crap out of me.
Like what? Never mind, I'll ask you later.
Yeah, this is spoiler free. That's spoilers. But yeah, no, I at least had a little bit of enjoyment before the fall asleep started to come on, so this is an absolute shit.
I'm fairly certain my friend who was watching it with us was like hate watching it by episode 6. And it was specifically hate all for one particular character.
Oh boy, I'm going to be curious as to who that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a meh for me.
So, Kamigami no Asobi Ludere Deorum is based on an Otome game. And the Otome, dating game. So it's the play of the gods, right? The festival of the gods. That's what Ludere Deorum means in Latin. It is a visual novel released by Nippon Ichi Software originally and Broccoli in 2013 for PS Portable. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you do.
Wait, PSP.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that would explain a lot. Anyways, so the anime came out in 2014, like April 2014. It's just the 12 episodes. It's just 12 episodes, right? Yeah. Although Crunchyroll lists it with a weird like PV as episode 0.
Yeah, I've never seen them do that before.
Yeah. No, it was a little weird. So the anime was done by a studio called Brains Base.
I actually did look into this one. They've done a fair bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've pulled up some of their works. So they've done...
One of which will be very familiar to the channel with the reverse reaction from Seki.
Oh, hey, look. Baccano, Natsume's Book of Friends, Spice and Wolf, Durarara. They did Durarara. Let's see. I'm just kind of looking through for like the big stuff, as per usual. Oh, man.
She found it.
So this studio did My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. However, right after that, they have something else I put in the hat, which is also like
have you not put Durarara on the hat yet?
No, I put that in. There's like 3 other things in here I have in the hat. But right after that is something else I put in the hat that is very, very similar to this show, and I didn't realize they were done by the same studio. It's called Brothers Conflict. And it's a...
It's got the word conflict in it. Maybe it has an actual plot.
It also has the word brothers in it.
That's fine.
Yeah, and it's a romance.
We're fine with it. We're just more looking for plot.
Look, it's the girl version of Domestic Nakanojo, I think. in my opinion.
Oh, then we'll throw it in the trash fire.
Anyways,
Great.
so they did Blood Lad, which I've seen, and then sort of in the more recent, I've seen Cheer Boys by them. I've seen Kiss Him Not Me. That was really good. School Babysitters, I've seen that. And then they did the 4th season of Golden Kamuy just last year.
Okay, cool.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. And they've done a fair amount of movies on the side as well. And OVAs. They did the OVA for Assassination Classroom in 2013. And Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. So I'm a decent rap sheet for this studio. I've actually, per amount, I've actually seen a lot of the stuff the studio has done.
This is just one of those anime that come out and just get passed over in the season. No, everyone's got it.
So I think I gotta admit, like I said, I've seen several of their other shows that are contemporary, and then a few newer ones as well as a few older ones. Just leave it open now. Just leave it open. I'm not gonna. Anyway, so I've seen a few of their shows, like I said, both kind of older, a little newer, and some that are at the same era of this. And I will say, well, I don't personally think that the animation is anything to stand out. It is pretty solid. It's decent.
It is not what is wrong with this show.
No, the animation is solid, and that's honestly my opinion about a lot of their stuff that's come out that I've seen. Nothing's ever really uniquely spectacular, but it's all pretty good. I did like I will say, I do like the nods to the Otome game when we meet each of them and you get the screen with the flowers blooming. That's very much like a visual novel with the character in the... It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. So I like that. It was really funny. And then I'm actually a big... this may be controversial, but I actually really like the OP.
I actually think the OP is pretty decent.
Yeah, I really like the OP. The music was done by Nagi Yanagi. I don't always have, music notes, but sometimes I do, which is nice. But it doesn't look like... Let's see. Okay, well, this is not an unknown... This is not an unknown music producer. There's a fair amount out here. So, that's nice. But yeah, how did you feel about the OP, Warren? Or the animation?
I liked the OP, the animation. Yeah, that was nice. Well, I really liked the ED where they actually had each actor sing their own part until that goddamn fucking shirtless scene. I like the sound of the ED. I certainly can't say that I don't like the shirtless scene. I would be remiss to try to pretend that I do not get at least some feminine enjoyment out of this show. Now, this is your cookie cutter, place yourself into the character
exactly.
show.
It is very self-insert. It feels like Taylor designed for Seki.
But yeah, because it's also the gods, and they actually, and we'll get into this later, but there are actually some really interesting nods to mythology and relationships and shit. So I did it's tailor-made for me. It's perfect. It's not good, but it's perfect. I'm fairly certain I've read this as a fan fiction. Not this exact thing, but this premise. You know what I mean? This is what I imagine a self-in... Oh my god. Okay, so. Picture this. We're going off script a little. Picture this, right? It's a Fate fan fiction, right? Self-insert, obviously you're the person, right? This is what would happen if somebody wrote a self-insert fanfiction about getting to go to school with the servants from Fate.
There is actually a fan game that is entirely just that.
Wait, I've seen art from it, haven't I, in the reacts?
What was it like?
Where, what's his face is the school president and stuff? Oh, no, separate?
It's called Fate Empire of Dirt, I believe, or something like that.
Okay, well, this is that, and I am a big fan.
See, I was actually going to tell you guys to stop the timer because I was about to mention Fate. Did you know that the original Fate prototype was supposed to be an Otome game, not an Eroge?
Look, all I'm saying is I can't dislike this genuinely. I just can't. There's something about it. It's the gods. It's the, you know.
Yeah. Also, we kind of figured that out from the Fate Valentine's Thirst Fest right there. That you really, really do.
If
like
y'all
that.
hadn't figured that out long before that episode,
I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know
your
what to
dream.
tell you.
You can already tell. This is your dream.
Like, don't look at me like I'm doing something wrong, you know?
I'm really so. Do we have anything else to bring up here? Do we want to move on to the story? I think
Probably good for us to move on to the
Okay.
story at this point.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, do anything like that.
Try
don't
harder.
remember.
Go play this game.
well, no, some of our Fate fans are weebs.
They probably will play this game.
They have Japanese. Go translate it if you need it and find someone.
And then send it to me.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
wanna
Seki's
play it.
request. Okay, thanks. Bye, everybody.